So we are underway. Chester kicking towards the Harry McNally terrace in this first half, and immediately long ball out to the far side will drift out for a Hereford throw. And I did mention his name before, but a very familiar face just arrived in this West Stand, Steve Bird. Good to see him back. Stroll into the penalty area.
Simon Grand there on the edge in acres of space as well. They don't seem to have picked him up.
The rest takes, goes, I think, through the wall and straight into the hands of Paul White. But yeah, the referee on Saturday was in charge of on the night of the first games with fans back in the stadium, and he said it was strange because supporters didn't quite know what to shout at a referee. Lionel John Lewis has the ball on the right side of the penalty area. The ball goes across to the far post and it's smashed into the back of the net, and Hereford inside the 22nd minute here take the lead. And it's Anthony Johnson was saying on Saturday that he can't recall too many goals where the defence have been opened up, but I think it's safe to say Hereford have just completely opened the Chester defence up there, and ball up to John Lewis, straight to the far post and smashed into the back of the net. Taken into the right side of the penalty area, tries to get around Simon Brand, he cuts the ball back, falls to John Lewis and knocks it back to the edge of the penalty area. The shot comes in, it's blocked, and Bernard Johnner won't be happy with that little defensive display there. A crossing from the left hand side towards the near post. It's nodded away by the Hereford man to the far side, and Chester would complete the clearance. It's quite luckily going to fall for Brad Barres here. Low ball forward for Danny Elliott, and Kennedy Digi comes across to Marshall. Danny Elliott away, but Elliott retains possession, offloads it back to Barres. Barres kills the ball out towards Will Goodwin. Falls to Weeks on the edge of the penalty area, gets another shot away, but can't keep this one down. It's another one that goes beyond that crossbar into the Harry Mack and behind for a goal kick. Hodgkiss takes the throw. Goes up to John Lewis, offloads it back to McQuilkin, who touches it back to Lloyd. Now Jones on the far side. Another ball towards the penalty area, it's headed away, and it's just swept into the back of the net, and Hereford double their lead on 38 minutes, and it's Chester 0, Hereford 2.
Jamie Morgan will be disappointed with himself there. That clearance, he's put it back into the danger area. Yet again, not great defending, unfortunately. Another mistake that's cost us a goal. Yeah, we need to get back in the game. This is a real big set piece. We've got just over 2 minutes, imagine, including injury time. It's not been a great deal. If we can get something back now, it'd be great.
Corner in to the near post. It's flicked on towards the far side of the penalty area. Back with Glendon. Spreads it out to the far side of the penalty area. Hereford cleared away, but as far as Declan Weeks. Oh, what a hit from Declan Weeks! He's absolutely hammered one! Low across the turf. Paul White with no chance. And right into the last minute of the first half, the Blues have halved the arrears.
I'm just glad the net was there, because I think we might have lost somebody in the Harry Mack if it hadn't have caught it. No, great finish by Deck. Declan Weeks was at Hereford in the summer. He chose to come here rather than go down there. And it comes back to bite you, doesn't it?
Kevin Roberts plays the ball back to Glendon. Under pressure from McQuilkin. Has to go all the way back to Danny Livesey, who will go across to Simon Brand now inside the centre circle. Lucky there from Simon Brand. The ball somehow found its way through to Kevin Roberts and crosses first time. And there's an equalising goal, a comedy of errors from the Hereford defence. That should have been cleared away under no pressure whatsoever, but somehow the ball has bounced through to the far post and it's been bundled into the back of the net. And 4 minutes into the second half, it's Chester 2, Hereford 2. So it'll be another Declan Weeks corner kick from the far side. Right footed corner will be swung into the penalty area. Goes right on top of the goalkeeper. Oh! And it's a poor goalkeeping show again from Paul White. He should have punched that one away, and the Blues have taken the lead for the first time tonight.
Well, it's excellence from a Blues perspective. I think you've got to look at the goalkeeper there. I think great set-piece delivery. I'm going for an own goal. All the players seem to be congratulating Declan Weeks. So I think we're looking own goal. For them only. He's had nothing to do really all game, but he's picking the ball out of his net on 3 occasions.
Hereford with possession now. Chris Camwell. Ball forward to Lennell John Lewis. Somehow gets his way through 2 blue shirts. And again, somehow, Lennell John Lewis picks up possession again. He shoots! He smashes one against the bar. Louis Gray, I think, waved at that one as it went over him. And it smashed off the bar and goes behind for the goal kick. Danny Livesey barking his orders out. Ball back with Dan Jones on this near touchline. Lloyd pushes it forward. Squeezed out to Jones. Glendon comes across for pressure, but Jones finds the space to get the cross in. It comes off the head of Danny Livesey. Goes back across goal, and Louis Gray shows Paul White what he needs to do. And a shot from distance is defended beautifully on the line. And the Blues have worked that ball away, but wow. And of course, with Joel Taylor departing the club, there's the threat of the long throw is also departed. Worked in towards the edge of the penalty area. Hereford clear it away. Brad Barres straight in there, wins the ball back for Chester. The shouts of A coming down from the Hereford bench. Johnston gets his first goal for the club. He arrows one into the top corner, and there's the 2-goal cushion for the Blues. It's Chester 4, Hereford 2.
Absolutely made up for JJ. We touched on it before. We said before, is he trying too hard? Well, again, I'm glad the net was there. We might have had some broken seats. He's come here with a price tag. He knows he has expectations that people have of him. You know what? Goals, assists, that's how you repay the club for a transfer fee.
Johnston, for his celebration, finds his way into the referee's notebook, but I think everybody inside the Deva tonight and everybody watching on the stream of the Chester Persuasion will be absolutely delighted for John Johnston. Hereford now just having a little bit more joy with possession as a searching ball. It's for Lennell John Lewis, and well, there was a clear shove in the back there.
I think it's one of them. I think Kevin Roberts has gone looking for it, but it was definitely contact.
It's Kevin Roberts trying to use his experience to win the free kick.
I think that's a fair reflection of that situation. I think, again, if you're got your blue glasses on, you're wanting that free kick.
Instead, it's a Hereford corner. Goes in towards the goalkeeper, and this time it's Louis Gray with the goalkeeper mistake from a corner kick, and I think that one might go down as an own goal as well. Louis Gray, I may be wrong, may look to have punched that ball into the back of his own net, but it is Chester 4, Hereford 3. Chester corner, left hand side, Brad Barres to take in towards the near post, and it comes off the outside of Paul White's left hand post, and just, if you want to get your protractor out, if he'd hit that about 2 or 3 degrees further upfield, as that one was curling in, that one could have just crept inside that near post. Lloyd does indeed leave it. It will be Dan Jones into the danger area. The Blues clear it away, but it falls to McQuilkin on the edge of the box. Rolls it across to that far side, shifts onto the left foot. The cross comes, or shot comes in, and it's read well by Louis Gray. It's a comfortable height for the Blues keeper there, but he's done well to just palm that ball over behind for yet another Hereford corner. So I do stand corrected on the attendance. It is 403. And George Glendon stood over this free kick. Paddy Lacey eventually gets onto the field. George Glendon sends it into a dangerous area at the far post. And it's there! There's the 5th goal of the night! It's Chester 5, Hereford 3. And it's Danny Livesey gets his 2nd goal of the season, and with, well, 5 minutes to go, dare we say that could be game over.
He does something wrong,
But there we go, that is the final whistle here at the Deva Stadium. An absolutely electric second half to this game. First half, well, it's a strong word, but in comparison to the second half, the first half was slightly boring. The second half has just been absolutely electric, and the full-time whistle goes, and it finishes Chester 5, Hereford 3.
Yeah, great game, wasn't it? Fantastic performance by us. I think we were slow for the first sort of 43 minutes, but after that I don't think you can have that many criticisms of the way we've played.